Hello and welcome to Child's Play Remake. My thoughts regarding them doing a remake. MGM is doing the remake, the original right holders to the original Child's Play film, and of course the sequels and all of that were done by Universal Pictures. So MGM, while they do have the license for the original Child's Play movie, they don't have the rights for any of the sequels. Universal has most of the rights for most of the, Child's Play sequels. It gets kind of confusing, but the point is, MGM is looking to create a Child's Play remake, and is this the worst idea ever? Well, I don't think so. I typically have a very liberal opinion about remakes and, to like famous iconic movies. It's fine. I don't think it tarnishes the original at all. And the original Child's Play film, it's not as good as everyone says it is. It's a little overrated. And yes, I will say that Child's Play is one of my favorite horror franchises. The Chucky films are great. They're great popcorn entertainment, but the first Child's Play movie, it isn't that great, and it's not a, classic, excellent film like everyone makes it out to be. So them remaking it with, a kind of different premise, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to this Child's Play remake, and I feel like it's nothing else but a good move on MGM's part, because you have the Chucky movies that are going on now with the original creator, Don Mancini, at the helm, directing and writing them. We have, Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky by Don Mancini, and they are still going on and they're still going to make them. And then we have the Child's Play TV show that is following suit with the original movie continuity, and now we have this sort of third continuity with the remake. And I kind of like it. It's, giving Chucky a new chance to basically, it's another chance for Chucky to sort of have another side to him, and I honestly am looking forward to it. And yes, so the premise of this new sort of remake, the reports say that there will be a sort of high-tech, sort of robotic doll, so it's kind of like the Terminator, like how there's like a sort of a robotic sort of presence to Chucky, and it's high-tech. And supposedly the factory worker, he makes the robot doll sort of evil, and instead of the good guy doll, and instead of Charles Lee Ray sort of putting his soul into the doll, the good guy doll, this guy makes a high-tech version of the Buddy dolls, so they just changed the name to Good Guy, from Good Guy to Buddy. So the Buddy doll is evil, and I'm not sure if it's going to be called Chucky, but we'll see. I'm not sure, and I doubt it anyway. And honestly, I feel like if they can stray far away from the Chucky name, that could actually add to the movie, because of course Brad Dourif is not going to play a role in this remake. I don't believe he's voice acting as the Buddy doll, so I don't think the Buddy doll will actually talk at all. The high-tech doll will just be a silent killer. That's just my prediction on my part, but it makes sense because Brad Dourif does such a great job as the voice of Chucky in the original movies. So, it being a remake and them not having Brad Dourif reprising his role most likely, I think, and they obviously can't replace Brad Dourif because he's an iconic part of the Child's Play series and the franchise in general. So I think the logical step is to make this sort of killer doll that's sort of high-tech and he has no voice. I think him having no voice whatsoever and him just being a silent killer, kind of like Michael Myers, could be a good step, a right step in the direction of the remake. I think that's a good idea. And it being high-tech and sort of a robot doll, I kind of like that idea. It's something different. It's getting away from the voodoo sort of mythology that the original Child's Play films really created, and it's something different. And for a remake of a popular movie, I just want it to be different because, especially because that the original franchise and the original series created by Don Mancini is still going on with new movies added every few years or so, and that mythology is still going on. If they stuck to that and made, the doll, get possessed by a serial killer soul and whatnot, and if they stuck to the same formula, that would get kind of boring. So, and repetitive, considering that the series is still going strong with Don Mancini at the helm with that same mythology. So I think that the Child's Play remake going in a new direction with a good guy, not good guy, I need to get used to saying buddy, the buddy doll being high tech and being sort of active and, having technology as an active part of this remake is a good idea, and I don't think this is the worst idea ever. And if the movie turns out to be good, then that's just a win all round, and it gets buzz, drummed up for the future Child's Play movies, and it gets hype drummed up for the for the Child's Play Chucky television show, so it's all good all round. And if it turns out to suck, then we still have the original series to look back at, with Child's Play 1, 2, 3, then, Bride, Seed, Curse, and then the cult movie, Cult of Chucky, and then the future Don Mancini films. So, we still have a lot to look forward to, even if this new Child's Play remake turns out to suck. So, and if it turns out to be good, that's a win also, because then we have the high-tech, buddy doll series, and then we, in the remake, and then we have the original good guy doll series that Don Mancini is doing, so it all works out. So what do you guys think about the Child's Play remake? And also, I just wanted to mention that the Child's Play remake poster, the teaser poster that came out, I like it. I feel like the buddy doll packaging could be a little updated. It looks like exactly the same as the 1980s good guy doll, but the packaging and that. But I wish that it was a little more updated. But I still like the poster, and the fact that they're going with the high tech stuff, it's checking out with me, and I think that it'll be definitely an interesting film to watch. So what do you guys think about the Child's Play remake? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Yes, I am sick, so if my voice is nasally and I'm sort of scatterbrained, I apologize. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.